Hey, welcome to Chromatic. Up now we're going to do another new instrument look. This was an unexpected flute from Geoffrey Ellis. This is called the Quimera. All right, so I'll let you read on his website where he came up with the name Quimera. It comes from classical mythology and kind of a blending of creatures. So this is a hybrid flute, really combining design features from a number of different traditional designs. So it's kind of a combination of Quina, Shao, probably the primary two progenitors of this. So you can see the notch here, reminiscent of Quina. The holes are also larger than a Shao, more kind of probably between Quina and Shao. Of course, it's a lot shorter than a standard Shao. So very cool instrument. Just out of the box, first impressions are that this is probably the easiest rim blown I have experienced so far, especially for getting into that second register and up to the top of the second, and even has a few notes in the third register that I'm not too good at yet, but they are there. So Geoffrey sends a fingering chart with this, and they do work. I have got them to sound, and probably heard one or two there. All right, so I've got another couple of flutes from Geoffrey Ellis, just as by way of comparison. These are all happen to be maple, by the way. This is a stained maple. This is a regular maple Shao. And line up the beaks, you can tell a little bit of difference. So the Shao is narrower and shorter as far as that notch goes. As far as the bore size, it does seem that the Quimera is a little bit bigger, maybe about a hair. If I look at hole placement, you can see the difference there. So the Quimera is actually a little bit further down the tube and a little bit larger holes. Same is true of the back hole, a little bit farther down and larger. Give you an idea of the tone quality between the two. So here's the Quimera. So I would say the Shao is a little bit quieter. Quimera is definitely a little bit louder, a little bit older, if you will. Also have another, I would say, progenitor of the Quimera. This is Geoffrey's Simple Zen Shakuhachi. This one is actually in E flat. The other two are in D. But you can see here some similarities here as well. Obviously the Shakuhachi mouthpiece is flatter, but you can see kind of a similar flare. The bottom of the mouthpiece shape is kind of similar. And another common feature here, these are both very thin walled, and it's probably hard to tell. Kind of have to look sideways through the finger holes to kind of see the thinness of the wall here. I'd say the Quimera is maybe a hair thicker than the shakuhachi. I didn't ask Geoffrey, but I'm pretty sure these are both cylindrical bore designs. These are both offered for a lower price point than either standard Shao or standard shakuhachi because of that kind of ease of construction with the cylindrical bore. But you know, the thin wall design, I think, is what contributes to the second register balance and getting up there in the second register. Not too good on the shakuhachi, but we'll try and give you a sense of tonal difference between those two instruments. So again, the Quimera. Okay, we'll leave it at that. I haven't had too much practice on the shack lately, so there you go. All right, so let me turn the camera sideways so you can see the whole flute. Okay, so as I said, this is made of dyed maple. It's a dyed green color. It does make, in his first batch, there were a number of maples with different colors. I think there was a purple and maybe a blue, and some other woods as well, Douglas fir and others that are in his repertoire. But I wanted to get this green one for a cool reason, just because thanks to the magic of technology, I can turn this flute into a lot of different things. So if I want to take this to the desert, I can do that. Cool. If I want to take it to space, we can do that. If we want to take it underwater, we can even do that. So, yeah, just a very versatile flute. Didn't look at all of the notes and capabilities of this. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. So this is fully chromatic. Another points of the design was with the larger holes. You can half hole these a little easier than a typical Shao. So to get a chromatic scale, you need to half hole the bottom note to get what I would call the C sharp, if you're kind of thinking in terms of C. The C sharp, and then the F sharp would be half holing ring finger on the left hand. You can also get a cross-fingered F sharp. So let's kind of look at that and see if we can do a couple of chromatic scales here. Upper octave B flat is different, and I haven't memorized it yet, so. I haven't memorized the third octave there either, so we'll come back with those. But first two octaves, fully chromatic with just a couple of half holes. And like I said, you can get the G flat. two ways. You can either get that cross fingering, or the half hole, either way. So yeah, this is going to be a very versatile flute. Very happy to have seen this advertised by Geoffrey. Very new offering at this point. So it's probably sold out, but I think more are coming soon. So if you're a Xiao player, Kena player, maybe whistle player, I think you'd be very pleased to add this to your collection. So give it a try and let me know what you think.